Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today I'm going to be reviewing another martial arts film. This one is titled 18 Fatal Strikes. So I guess I figured I would do this. And of course, as usual, I do have to talk about the plot of this particular martial arts film. So let's just dive in, shall we? 18 Fatal Strikes opens with the main character showcasing his fighting style in this particular movie, where he's supposed to be showing these moves against the Shogun fighter character. And though the character is a rebel against no clan, and it seems that he may face certain death when he fights against this deadly fighter, but of course he managed to tough fight, but our main character manages to escape on the last possible minute. Of course, he is found and taking care of these two farmers, and let's just say things look pretty grim in some ways. Yeah, there's this monk on the run from the warlord, whom is rescued by these two brothers who nurse him back to health pretty much. And after the warlord finds death and mayhem into the brothers' lives, the monk teaches them how to pretty much fight the same fighting style that he has, I guess, and say in order to seek revenge kind of thing right here, folks. And also we get to see that there's this woman in this film as well, folks. She doesn't play a major part, but she doesn't play a solid role in the overall story. So yeah, folks, I have to say that 18 Fatal Strike is a very decent movie, folks. It's nothing spectacular, I should say, but it's very decent. I've seen this film with Amazumeri, so again, if you've seen this review right now, I highly appreciate the fact that you've seen this film with me. Oh yeah. So yeah, like I was saying, folks, it's just a decent film, folks. It's not exactly horrible, I'll tell you that. It's not a horrible film overall. The premise of the film is pretty good, I guess, but it could have been done better, I guess. I can say that the fight scenes are pretty cool, folks, and I did like it. And overall, I can say this was a pretty decent martial arts film, folks. And I know there's been plenty of martial arts films I've seen, and yeah, I've seen a lot better, I can even say that. I've seen worse, of course. This isn't exactly a bad movie per se, but it should have been much better. But like I was saying, folks, so yeah, the fight scenes themselves are pretty cool, I guess. And they're nicely choreographed. Well, at least most of the time anyway. But the problem here is that some of the fight scenes had went on for a tad too long than they should have. So, in a lot of ways, I felt that this film came off shallow. Really shallow. Characters were just fight, 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 fight. And fight, 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 fight. Fight. Again, the story isn't exactly a bad story, really. It does have some interesting points, but my point is that it just felt really, really shallow overall. Even though I do enjoy this game quite a bit, but in some degree it does remind me of Virtua Fighter video games, where you get to... And there's pretty much no story at all, really, to that video game. The movie I'm reviewing kind of reminds me of have a long series of stages where you can just fight through a bunch of enemies and opponents. The film that I'm reviewing pretty much reminds me of that video game. Again, folks, I do enjoy that video game. It's definitely one of my favorites. That one in particular, Virtua Fighter Evolution, is definitely one of my favorites. I'm just saying. But I like to see a movie be based on this video game with Pei Chang as the main character. I mean, why not? We need more female characters in fighting movies anyway. Of course, I wanted to give this film a chance, obviously. So after watching it, I didn't know what to think of it, really. So I just pretty much just pondered about it for a little bit and just analyzed what I just saw. Because, well, I spent all night watching movies anyway, because I'm a secret agent that never sleeps at all. Oh boy. But anyway, folks, I didn't care for this film that much. I mean, I guess it's a good time waster, I tell you that. It's a good way to waste Saturday night afternoon, I guess. I did like a lot of the stages. A lot of the stages that was used for this film was really good. And I did like the sense of adventure. This film does have a really good sense of adventure, I guess. But anyway, in some ways it does lack that. I mean, they were trying to do like a sense of adventure type of martial arts film. It does have the potential to be much better than what it was, I'll tell you that. It had the potential to be much better. Unfortunately, At the end of the day, it just fell flat on its face. It just came off rather lazy at some points during the story of the film. So yeah, I don't necessarily hate the movie, folks, but then again, maybe it's not something I would watch again, folks. Again, it had the potential to be much better, but still, I thought the pacing of the film could be much better as well. I can say that the pacing was maybe a little too fast for its own good, I guess you could say. Like I said before, some of the fight scenes maybe lasted a little too long for its own good, so it could have been edited down quite a bit if they really wanted to. So in some ways, it felt like it was being overly reliant on the fact that it has lots of fight scenes. Again, being over reliant on the fight scenes alone does make the film seem more, I guess you can say, feel more shallow. So yeah, folks, at the end of the day, all this film is just a good time waster. Is it a bad film? Not necessarily. I guess you can say it's not a horrible movie. I've seen films that were way, way worse than this. But it's not particularly a good movie per se. It's just decent. So I got bored after a while, folks. It's just very meh. Very mediocre, I guess. I guess you can say it's just very, very mediocre overall. Maybe I would watch it again one of these days if I have nothing else to do, but I wouldn't count on it, really. Maybe it just could be one of those films that's just a one-time watch, and that would be it, I guess. 18 Fatal Strikes will be the last martial arts film I'll be reviewing for now. I'm not going to stop reviewing these types of movies because I do like these kind of movies, like I said before, but it's just going to be the last one for now, folks. And I promise you, next time, for my next marathon for martial arts films, I'll be reviewing some of the better martial arts films, because I know I've been mostly reviewing some of the most mediocre or bad martial arts films. So I promise you guys, folks, that I'll be reviewing much better films next time. I mean, there's no guarantee that I won't review bad movies, but still, next time I'll just say for the better stuff, I guess. So yeah, this will be the last one for now, I guess you can say. But anyway, 18 Fatal Strikes gets an overall rating of a 5.0 out of 10. It gets a 5.0 out of 10 because, well, it's just mediocre. As always, thanks for watching, and take care. See ya.